Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And the lady you see featured here, her name is Dr. Aruna Kilanani. Okay. And if you don't know who this lady is, she has recently come under fire for some statements that she's made about bad Uncle Esau and his nation of people. And I believe she was a child. I believe she's like a child psychiatrist, something like that. But not too long ago, the reason why she's under so much scrutiny is because not too long ago, she gave a speech at Yale, and it was basically along the lines of exposing bad Uncle Esau's mental instability and psychopathic nature. And not only that, she expressed thoughts of sometimes wanting to put them to death. Now, it's funny how before this, she was considered a very reputable person. But now, since she said something bad about bad Uncle Esau, now everything is not okay. She's a quack. She's crazy. And before all of this even came out to really, when it got on like mainstream media, like Fox and CNN and all that other stuff, I had a chance to see a few of her videos on her TikTok page. And I tried to find it again, but it's probably taken down. But nonetheless, this woman was explaining how she knows that once she said these things, that she was going to be considered crazy, loony, doesn't know what she's talking about, racist, so on and so forth. And I found it very funny that when it comes to dealing with bad Uncle Esau, it's very funny how a person can be considered reputable until they tell the truth on them. That's when they're crazy. That's when they're psycho. That's when they're loony. That's when they're a conspiracy theorist. Because this guy can say whatever he wants to about another nation, but as soon as a lady like this brings out the truth against Esau, now she's a quack. Now we don't know if she's so reputable. I don't know. We can't see her as being a source of information. And see, this is the agenda of bad Uncle Esau. Whenever the light gets exposed on him, he's always doing damage control. That's why the scripture says, what's it? A good name is rather to be chosen than fine gold. Proverbs 22:1. That was a good one too. And Ecclesiastes 7:1 is good, but we'll go with Proverbs 22:1. It says, a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. And what you have here is a nation of people, the Edomites, who do not have a good name. Because their whole track record has been to rape, rob, and murder. Or as the scripture says, the devil cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I believe, yeah, John 10 and 10 is not the devil but the thief. It says the thief, which is bad Uncle Esau because he stole everything, cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. And that's the reputation of this guy. He does not have a good name. And because he doesn't have a good name, he's spent, I guarantee you, this guy has probably spent, and I say this all the time, trillions of dollars in this public relations campaign to have the world thinking that he is the greatest thing in the world. When the scripture clearly tells you that he is the base, he is the basis of men. I think that's Job 30 and 8. Yeah, it says Job 30 and 8 is actually, man, I could probably start off. No, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Job 30 and 8. It says, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. Other than stealing and killing and destroying, this also goes with the name of bad Uncle Esau. You know what? Let's get the blue letter on some of these base and viler. All right, Job 30. Says Sham, fame and glory. You know what? Let's also get the dictionary on this. Let's see. Oh, this one has a lot of definitions. But it's in. Let me put this on pause real quick. Okay, here it is. Adjective. Base. Low in height, short. Low in place or position. Of low value or degree. Of low social standing or rank. Vulgar. Common. Morally reprehensible. Immoral. Cowardly. Inferior. Unworthy. Of poor quality. It says of illegitimate birth, bastard, but that's not it. Not held by honorable service. Wow. So there you have it. So they would say children of base men. Basically, the Job is saying that bad Uncle Esau and his descendants are children of a low value or degree of low social standing. They're vulgar, morally reprehensible, immoral, cowardly, inferior, unworthy of poor quality. All right. And then let's go to viler. And it says to strike, scourge, smite. Let's get that in the dictionary too. Morally low, base, despicable. Base, despicable, mean, ignoble. I forgot what that word means. Wow. Not noble, plebeian, common, not honorable, base, not a true or noble. Hey man, that's woo. It says not honorable, synonyms, not honorable, degenerate, mean, base, vile, low-minded, reproachful, shameful, disgraceful. Yeah, that's bad Uncle Esau and his entire history. Because as the scripture says, uh what was the one? What was it? Through craft and prosper. Okay, Daniel 8 and 25. And it says, and through his policies, all right, these different types of laws and decrees and smooth talking, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, being very prideful, and by peace, democracy, doest thou wilt, shall destroy many. And that's what he's done. All right, there's a good book that talks about it, and it's called I forgot the author, but it's entitled Economic Hitman. And so basically, this guy is explaining how he was hired to go to different countries and basically tell people to accept a shitty deal, meaning a loan with an astronomical interest rate, and just like it. Or we can just build factories on your land and we split the profits, but we get more. And if these countries disagree to that, he would then tell his superiors that, hey, this president or this general or prime minister, they're not going. So then they would try to assassinate the person. And if that didn't work, then they just go to all out war, thus fulfilling his prophecy in Genesis 27, by the sword thou shalt live. And see, this lady, among many other people, have called this guy out on the stuff that he does. Oh, sorry about that. And now she's facing tons of backlash because she's shining a light on bad Uncle Esau's psychopathic behavior. And if you have a chance to watch her videos, she's not saying anything wrong as far as it concerns him. He is psycho. He can't understand systemic racism. He can't understand Edomite supremacy because he's taught it from an early age. They can't see the fact that whether you don't consciously support Edomite supremacy, you subconsciously support it. So she's basically explaining like there's no way for an Edomite to get out of the situation where they're psychos and they support Edomite supremacy, which is all true. It's all very much true. And now I'm sure this lady is going to get, and I'm sure this is just the beginning, but she's going to get dragged all through the mud. And I saw a few reaction videos, and some were even by her own people. Now, she looks like she might be Elon, okay? And you even had a few videos of some Elamites, or as we would say in this modern day time, East Indians, getting on her case. And I'm just like, the last time I checked, you guys didn't have a bright, comfortable relationship when the British came over there. So I find it very surprising that even her own people, some of her own people, are siding with the enemy. But as I said earlier, this guy spent lots of money